make it 3.
Going for the St. Louis now.
Oh, no.
Son of a bitch.
You get your 2?
Yeah. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thotgor here, of course, and today I have the third episode in our series of Ever Wonder. Yes, it's back, and we are looking at the first clip today with Pudahead. So this is a clip that Pudahead had sent in to me. Thank you very much for sending in to me. You can see he is in his Atlanta, and we are pushing up the west side on two rudders. So a destroyer off to the bow here, so he's putting shots into the destroyer, trying to get the destroyer gone. It was really awesome to see this part here with the awesome torpedo dodge. Oh man, that was close. Awesome torpedo dodges are always great to see. More shots going into the destroyer as well. Got to try and get him gone. I mean, even though, yeah, he launched his torpedoes, want to try and get him gone just to make sure that he can't launch any more torpedoes and be, any more of a threat to you. So the last few salvos going in there, and enemy destroyer gone. Looking around to see what enemy ships are remaining, and then suddenly, oh, there's that Congo. So immediately start putting shots into him. Now the Congo is really close, and the Atlanta does have torpedoes on it, obviously. So Pudahead's going to line up some torpedoes on this Congo. And the question here, I guess we can say, is, ever wonder what happens when a battleship doesn't, or chooses to go in a straight line, I suppose we should say. I know we all know the answer to that question, but it always helps to have a look at it too, right? There we go. Sure, it wasn't didn't go in a complete straight line, but more or less. Next video clip, in the Mogami. You might be saying to yourself that you have seen this video clip before. Well, you've seen something really similar. This is actually the same mistake that I have made twice. Really focused on the enemies over here, specifically on this portion of Hotspot, and I forget about all the enemies over there. So, a few salvos later and I'm dead. Gone. But this one was different, because I had Lindwolf with me. So Lindwolf is in his New Orleans, and we're actually going to jump over to Lindwolf. Here we go. Before we get too far into Lindwolf's contribution to this video section of Ever Wonder, just taking some glory shots of the New Orleans. New Orleans is a nice cruiser. I can't wait to get mine. Just get rid of this Pensacola thing I've got going on. So, Lindwolf is now pushing into this cap point, trying to fend off the enemies, feeling pretty confident, right? I mean, look at the minimap, you can see there's a lot of ally ships around him, and the points are really close here. You can't say one team is winning or the other. So, this destroyer is being a pain in Lindwolf's side, and keep in mind too, I'm watching the camera here, right? So I didn't see that torpedo. I think it was a friendly torpedo actually from that destroyer right there, but anyway, shots going into the enemy destroyer here. Gotta get him gone. You'll notice there are a lot of enemy ships around. So this is going to be one of those, probably epic gun battles that you saw in this Pacific campaign, I suppose, is, yeah, where we'll go with that. So there's a destroyer, and Lindwolf is keeping the bow of his ship to the destroyer. Remember, that's probably your best way to guarantee at these close ranges that you don't take a torpedo. That destroyer's gone, awesome. Enemy cruiser, though, need to deal with this guy. Bit of a drink, and put shots into him. But at the same time, Lindwolf was freaking out about this turpits, and he was saying turpits, and I didn't know what he was talking about. He's like, look at it, and so I finally moved my camera around. Turpits. I didn't see him. I didn't know he was there. But there he is, putting shots into Lindwolf, and now it's freak out time, right? You've got a turpits to the port. You've got, at this time, an enemy cruiser on your starboard. Secondary batteries are firing from both sides of the ship. And Lindwolf is convinced that he can get around this island and only have to deal with the enemy cruiser and maybe survive all of this. Maybe. But it's just not meant to be. The turpits put some final salvos into Lindwolf. What a gun battle though, right? If the New Orleans had torpedoes, at least had torpedoes in the game, I think this would have been different. Clearly the Tirpitz, his torpedoes were reloading or maybe damaged for whatever reason, right? And there we go. Linwolf is gone. But at the very least, we get to see me making the same mistake twice, yeah? And nice gun battle here between Linwolf and the Tirpitz, ending in the ultimate defeat of Linwolf, but whatever. Next clip, I have in the Mogami again, and there's this Aoba here. I knew this guy was coming and I wanted to line up my torpedo, so I ended up turning before him, which was great because that meant I could line up my torpedo launchers before he gets his torpedoes on me. So there's no chance for this guy to escape. No chance. Blam. 21,000 damage, I think it was, and I do get a devastating strike, obviously. This plays to my ego, I think we'll say, because now you can see, I mean, my team is really close in terms of points. I'm thinking that I can just push right into their base, go help support this destroyer over here, no big deal at all, and we're gonna win it. People are gonna sing the praises of Thotgor. It's gonna be great. That's what's going through my head at this time. A few things I wasn't aware of or didn't account for. One was how quickly it will take to just completely take away all my health. How quickly I'm rapidly approaching this New Mexico. And how quickly a destroyer can die. So these are all things that I'm not considering. Keep in mind that, you know, I'm still working on this whole want to sing the praises of Thotgor thing. So lining up for some shots into him. I figure I'm going to get some torpedoes as well. I know it was only like 3 seconds ago, but yeah, you can see right here, completely forgot that I had launched torpedoes from the port side. So a little freaked out, but I don't have time to, you know, really freak out a whole lot because he gets me and I'm dead. Awful. Now here, look at this. Look at all these torpedoes coming into me, but look at this crazy rogue torpedo, right? I do get the kill, so I'm not really concerned, and then finally, blam, torpedo. You know, on the open ocean, I guess you can have these rogue waves that I've heard about and seen documentaries on and stuff like that. I wonder if the same holds true to torpedoes. This, you know, video clip did show rogue torpedo. Next, kind of cliche, but, you know, ever wonder what happens? Nagato versus Omaha? Yeah. Always good to have around, I suppose. Next, another torpedo dirt moment here in the Farragut. I have all these torpedoes coming in. I didn't really see the torpedoes behind the other torpedoes, so I cut my engines, and I turned right into it. Man, what a but I'm, you know, I think that things are all right because I still have well, you know, I just repaired, so I'm not taking any damage anymore. I've got Linwolf, and then Linwolf takes all this damage. Now it's time to freak out. The whole plan of moving into this base and, you know, doing it for the team is gone. Not going to show the rest of the video because I die shortly thereafter. Now, in the next video clip that we're about to see here, I am in the Mogami, and I'm shooting into this Amagi, doing pretty good damage. The Amagi did just manage to dodge all the torpedoes I had planned on getting on him. Not a big deal, though. I wasn't too concerned. Linwolf is still here, so, you know, I've got someone I can work with. Thinking that, you know, we're going to do pretty good here in this cap. Everything's on the up and up. Take a look at Linwolf, and he's gone. Oh God. Suddenly there's also an island in front of me. And I've got this Amagi here. Things are starting to crumble really quickly. I have to slow down so I don't run into the island, but in doing so I turn myself right into the Amagi's incoming shots, and I'm gone. Oh man. So disappointing. Another little drink here. So I'm looking at this Miyoko, right? I had been putting salvos into the Miyoko this whole game. Finally get him. This is another ego clip, I guess, where I finally get him, and I'm just so full of myself at this point that I'm thinking I can do whatever. Again, looking at the minimap, you know, the team is all around me. not a whole lot of enemies that I can see just yet, so I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to do some more citadels to this enemy cruiser here. We're going to start turning. I'm going to start using these islands as cover. Everything's going to be awesome. Again, people are going to sing the praises of Thotgor. At least that's what I want. Oh man, doesn't happen that way. So keep putting shots into the enemy cruiser, and I'm starting to come behind the islands. Again, the islands play to the whole stroking my ego thing, thinking that I've got some great cover, gonna be doing some great damage here. They can't really do a whole lot to me. At least, again, that's what I think. But oh man, if only I could predict the future. I suppose you could say that for anything, right? If only we could predict the future. At least, just, you know, come back and say to yourselves, you know, don't slow down, just keep going. But whatever. Took a few incoming shots, surprised by those incoming shots, because those are from the Nagato, and those were high explosive shots, and it didn't do a whole lot of damage. I think if they would have been armor piercing, would have been a different story, and this video clip might not be as long as it is, but whatever. So, and also that, you know, plays to stroke my ego. I just keep going forward. There couldn't possibly be anything in front of me. I'm busy trying to kill these guys, you know, right? Gotta do things here, so everyone is just gonna move out of my way. That's what I'm thinking. But there is a very subtle collision alarm going off. Only realized it just now. Nagato just put shots out. I'm thinking, alright, gotta slow down. This is the point where I wish I could go back and say, don't slow down. It's all over. Nothing I could do. Next video clip we're looking at, I am in the Miyoko here. I did just get a kill, so feeling pretty good, right? I'm focused on this destroyer in front of me. I do see the torpedo alarms going on behind me, but I think, you know, it can't possibly be that bad. I am probably going to be able to avoid it. Look in the back. No. Just a web of torpedoes. Nothing I can do in that situation. Just torpedoes all over the place. So disappointing, and to add insult to injury, I didn't even kill that damn destroyer in front of me. No, he's up there in all his glory, in the Pensacola now, and this was really early in the battle, and we're still capping this point of Furutaka's coming around, so we're putting shots into this guy. I have no real expectations out of this, and then, blam. I do end up with the first blood and a few citadels, and I kill him. That was pretty fantastic. in the Fubuki now, and yes, those are my torpedoes out in the distance, and yes, they are about to slam into that Tirpitz. This was awesome. So 1 and 2, and Tirpitz is gone. Oh, that was great. Looking around, I do see some enemies over there, so I suspect that maybe someone's going to come around that little, I don't know, headland there, so I do put some torpedoes off. But I'm looking at this Mogami right here, right? It looks like he stopped. So I'm thinking to myself, excellent. I can come around here, shove some torpedoes down his throat, and get myself another kill, do some more damage. The destroyer in front of me, or rather the cruiser in front of me, had the exact same idea, so shot some torpedoes out as well. And again, Mogami starts maneuvering, and I'm not really accounting for this, because by the time I get here, Mogami is maneuvering. My cruiser ally just died. That was unfortunate, and now the torpedo angle is really funny here, and I just can't get a nice shot off. And I'm looking around and thinking I'm pretty exposed, pretty screwed. No one's really shooting at me yet, so it's alright, maybe I can sneak away. No. The Mogami starts putting shots into me, and he does have the triple turrets on. You can see it because it's coming in groups of 3s, firing high explosives at me. I do have to use my repair rate here to put that fire out, right? So I'm like, oh crap, so I start, you know, maneuvering what I can do. I've got smoke out. At this point, no longer detected, but they're still able to put some speculative shots in, and, you know, it doesn't help that that damn plane is in the air. And there I go. Gone. Ah, that was terrible. Now, in the Cleveland, excuse me, this is another torpedo fail, by the way. Putting shots into that guy. Got some torpedoes coming in here, and I don't know what was going through my mind. I'm turning into this torpedo. Son of a bitch. And then the New Mexico finishes me off. Notice that I don't have any steering, right? Oh man, this was just awful. So I have no steering. I'm in my Marblehead. I'm just going forward. I'm shooting at ships behind me because I figure that I'm on low health. I'm burning, and I don't want people to start firing at me and trying to kill me. And I'm going, not really looking, and suddenly here's a friendly aircraft carrier. So, son of a bitch, buddy, right? Like, turn, do something. I start typing in chat like, look, my steering's gone. There's nothing I can do. Hoping that he's gonna move. Oh man, my repair's gone. Right, it's on cooldown. I can't do anything. This guy's ramming into me. Oh, what a shit show! Burning away. This guy, he's just plowing into me again, and I'm gone. I'm dead. No, he didn't actually kill me. It was the fire that killed me. So the enemy got the credit. It wasn't team kill, but this keeps going on. Yes. My poor ship is trying to sink in some sort of dignity, and this guy, here he is, just plowing through. Notice that he's still plowing through, not paying attention at all. Look at the smoke coming out of his exhaust, yeah? My ship is just shaking, trying to sink, just trying to end this whole thing, so I'm no longer associated with it. The enemy starts getting in on it now because they must have seen this whole catastrophe unfold in front of them, thinking, yeah. So they set the carrier on fire. Believe it or not, the clip is about to end, but believe it or not, the carrier suddenly realizes what's going on, throws it in reverse, and does manage to kind of get away. I say get away, and what I mean by that is he doesn't die in this spot, yeah. You can't make that stuff up. In the Farragut now. I'm hunting down a destroyer. I've got a destroyer off in this smoke here. There he is. I'm thinking, alright, yes, awesome. I'm going to get this destroyer, and then I just fail. Just completely fail. And look. Oh, man, what... yeah, that was bad. I did get my torpedoes off, but it doesn't matter. I was so concerned with my torpedoes that I didn't turn the proper way, and I'm gone. Oh, the last clip of the day. In the Marblehead, I'm on Big Race, and I'm coming into Destroyer Alley, Torpedo Alley, whatever this place is called where the destroyers always fight it out, right? So I'm coming into this place, and my whole plan here, aggressive as possible. In the Marblehead at Tier 5, just looking to make some money, so whatever I can do, wherever I can do it, right? So putting shots into the destroyer, I do get a nice salvo in there, and I do get the kill, and it ends up being a first blood. That was excellent. If you recall, while the battle is playing out here in the background, if you recall a few videos ago, I think it was Ever Wonder episode... maybe 1 or 2. I know this is only episode 3, but okay, so I have no idea what episode it was. But in one of those episodes, I had asked a question, do you ever wonder where the magazine is on the Marblehead? And we had determined through process of elimination that it was in the front, the bow of your ship. Don't take a torpedo there, you will get detonated. Fair enough. I thought the matter was settled until I played this game here. So, you can see things are a little hectic. What's going on, and right now I've got some destroyers. I was fighting it out with some cruisers. There are some torpedo bombers I need to be aware of. I've got some torpedoes off for that cruiser. He's dodging them right now, but turned around, managed to get another salvo off. Well, I guess I got him with one, so that's pretty great. Putting shots into this guy. I'm switching over to armor piercing because it is another Omaha-ish ship, and here comes the torpedoes from the torpedo bombers. Yes. Being really stupid with how I'm handling those these torpedoes. Figure I'm safe. No. Said detonated. So it turns out there are magazines on the front and the rear of your Marblehead. Keep that in mind when you're dodging torpedoes or having, I guess, a brain fart and not really sure which way to go. So that'll about conclude it for today's video. Thank you so much for sticking around, watching it through. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and hit subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day.